Today we are going to learn the subject pronouns and the verb to have, and use both in short sentences with the nouns we know. Let's learn the subject pronouns, the words for I, you, he, etc. Repeat the word for I, ich. Ich is only capitalized if it is the first word of a sentence. Otherwise it is not, so it's not like English. As you can see by the chart here, there is more than one way to say you. This next word is you when talking to a child, a friend, or a family member, for example. Somebody that you are informal with and on a first name basis with. Repeat this singular word for you, du. Good. Repeat the word for he, er. This should look familiar to you. It is also the way to say it when referring to a masculine noun. So it kind of makes sense that if it could refer to a masculine noun, it would also mean he. Repeat the word for she, sie. This should also look familiar to you. It is also the way to say it when referring to a feminine noun. So er means he or it masculine, sie means she or it feminine, and you've already learned the neuter way to say it. Repeat, es. Good. Now everything on the left side of the chart that you just repeated are singular subject pronouns. Now let's learn the plural subject pronouns. Repeat the word for we, wir. The next word is, in essence, the word du on the left made plural. In other words, it is more than one friend, child, or family member. More than one person with whom you would be informal. Repeat, ihr. Our next word is yet another way to say you. This is a formal way to say you, whether talking to one or more than one person. You never use this talking to a child, a family member, or a friend. Repeat the word sie. Notice that this formal way to say you is always capitalized. And now repeat the word for they, sie. Good. Now let's learn the verb to have. In English, we have only two forms in the present tense, either has or have. German has 5 forms. Repeat how to say I have. Ich habe. Good. Repeat how to say you have when talking to a friend, family member, or child. Du hast. Good. Repeat he has. Er hat. Repeat how to say she has. Sie hat. It has can be er hat or sie hat, or the neuter form, of course. Repeat, es hat. Repeat how to say we have, wir haben. Repeat how to say you have when talking to more than one friend, family member, or child. Ihr habt. Repeat how to say you have when talking to one or more persons formally. Sie haben. Repeat how to say they have. Sie haben. Notice that it's the same as you have above, but it's not capitalized. It sounds the same, but it is understood in context when talking with someone. So, repeat how to say I have a book and you have a book, talking to a friend, family member, or child. Repeat, ich habe ein Buch. Du hast ein Buch. Say he has a cat and she has a cat after me. Er hat eine Katze. Sie hat eine Katze. In the second sentence, we know that sie means she because the verb is singular and not plural. It is hat, H-A-T, and not haben, H-A-B-E-N. Let's continue. Say we have a flower and you have a flower. Wir haben eine Blume. Ihr habt eine Blume. In the second sentence, ihr means informal you, plural, referring to more than one friend, family member, or child. Say you have a house and they have a house. Sie haben ein Haus. Sie haben ein Haus. They look exactly the same. Since sie is the very first word of the sentence, they're both capitalized. They sound exactly the same, so these would only be understood in context. All of the nouns we used today were neuter or feminine. In the next lesson, we will deal with masculine nouns. Good job.